Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is our group presentation for group assignment in subject vehicle suspension system, which our topics is Formula EV. Okay, so our instructor's name is Sir Muhammad Zakaria, and this is our group members, which me myself Ahmad ZAKWAN bin ZULKIFLI, Ahmad NABIL bin NAZAR, Muhammad ARIF LUKMAN bin Muhammad SABRI, Muhammad HANIF ASYRAF bin AMIR, UWAIS NAZMI bin Muhammad LOTFAN NAZMI, and ABDIRIZAK AWIL ABOKOR.
Thank you. My name is Ahmad Nabil, and I will talk about the introduction for our assignment. The suspension system in a car acts as the link between the vehicle and the road, ensuring comfort, handling, and safety. From the simple leaf spring suspensions of the past to the modern, highly developed adaptive suspension system, it explains how the constant quest for innovation has led to improvement in design, material, and electronic control system, assuring a new era of intelligent suspension that can react dynamically to changing driving situation. Modern suspension system combined with Formula E, which is the best electric racing, are the epitome of racing innovation and the latest in automotive technology. The combination of Formula E electric propulsion with cutting-edge suspension technology is a monument to the pursuit of efficiency, performance, and precision in the highly competitive world of motorsport. Innovation in suspension technology, including adaptive system and precision-tuned component, enable Formula E cars to navigate the challenging urban circuits with unparalleled agility. Furthermore, the partnership between suspension technology and Formula E act as a test bed for innovation that are not limited to the racetrack, impacting the development of automotive suspension in mainstream electric vehicle. Thank you. That's all for me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ARIF LUKMAN. I'm going to continue this presentation on literature review on what our findings. So, based on the three journals that I picked, the type of suspension that they choose on their research is active damper motor, stated by Long G Ding F Zheng 2020. New regenerative active suspension with residual energy for in-wheel motor-driven electric vehicle. So in this topic, they choose a damper motor and active suspension. So for the journal number 2, control of automotive semi-active MR suspension for in-wheel electric vehicles. So for this journal, they investigate the application of semi-active suspension for distinct semi-active controller for quarter cars and complete vehicle are assessed and compared when utilized in internal combustion engine versus electric vehicle. So the last journal written by Jiang H 2021, a hybrid model predictive control of semi-active suspension in electric vehicle with hub motor. So the journal titled Semi-Active Suspension Control for Hub Motor Electric Vehicle analysis about exploration of semi-active controller suspension strategy specifically designed for hub motor electric vehicles. So the paper discussed the challenge proposed on dynamic performance of EV cars. So the semi-active suspension control method to enhance the ride comfort, reduce motor vibration, and improve handling stability in HMEVs, hub motor electric vehicle. So that's all from me.
Okay, for the task B is we need to compare the suspension system used in different segments with various vehicle manufacturer. Okay, so for the segment A, we have choose the BYD Dolphin. Segment B is PJE 2008. Segment C is Volvo C40 Recharge EV. Okay, so as we can see, the table shown for the details type of front and rear suspension system for each segment, and the tire size used for also for each segment. Okay, so the important part in this task is we need to know the explanation on a reason why they use that type of system and the tire size. Okay, for EV car in segment A, it is more compact car, so the system used for the car is to reduce the cost and take less space for the system, and the tire is suitable enough to minimize the initial force from contact patch due to compact car. For segment B, it is more advanced system used from the segment A, but it is still low cost but maintain the efficient in energy consumption and control better rolling sticker. And the tire size is same for front and the rear. It is to minimize the road disturbance. Okay, so for the segment C, the system is more advanced and also it improves the comfortness but increasing in manufacturing cost. And the tire use is different for the front and the rear. It is to achieve optimum driving experience and energy consumption.
My name is Muhammad HANIF ASYRAF, and I'll talk about the discussion. In Formula E, they typically use a double wishbone and pushrod setup. Force acting from the wheel transfer load through pushrod into the damper, torsion bar, and connected by rockers. Different than the standard strut setup, this car uses a torsion bar replacing conventional spring. Meanwhile, at the rear, they still use a coil spring. Normal damper is fitted because active suspension was forbidden by the regulation. For the pushrod, the strut is mounted across the chassis parallel to the ground. It allows essential component to be moved out of direct airflow closer to the center of gravity, thus creating a more efficient weight distribution and more body roll management can be done. From Formula E, a suspension system that can be implemented into the road car is a new magnetic semi-active suspension. It uses magnetohydrological fluid. This magnetic mount provides the right amount of damping force on each wheel in every situation. Supported by sophisticated sensor technology, it continuously analyzes the situation. Damping characteristic much more rapidly than is the case with conventional adaptive damper.
Assalamualaikum, my name is SABRI, my metric number is B0920102990, and I'll be further explaining about the discussion. The pushrod suspension system, which is a complex suspension system utilizing angle pushrod, where it connects upper and lower wishbone to a torsion spring mounted high on the chassis. It can transmit suspension force indirectly, allowing the components to be positioned lower for a reduced center of gravity. When the tire goes over above, the upward force pushes the pushrod upwards into the chassis. Similar to the pushrod, where it's quite opposite, the pushrod system utilizes wishbone and a torsion spring to control wheel movement and maintain the ride quality. The pull rod connects the spring's lower end to a lower point on the chassis and its upper end to a higher point on the wheel assembly. When the wheel encounters a bump, it pulls the pull rod upward and compressing the torsion spring and transmitting the force to the chassis. Next, benefit of the semi-active system. It can improve the handling and stability of the car by reducing body rolls and pitch during cornering and braking. It can also help to maintain tire contact with the road surface, which can improve the grip and traction. While the benefit of pushrod suspension system help to reduce the weight of the car by eliminating the needs for heavy hydraulic system and other components required by conventional suspension system. It can also help to reduce the weight of the car, which can lead to improved fuel efficiency and reduce emission. And at the same time, improve acceleration, braking, and overall performance of the car. The benefit of semi-active and pushrod suspension system, where manufacturers can improve the performance of the car and provide a better driving experience for their customer. It also provides better handling stability, grip, traction, acceleration, braking, and overall performance of the car. The two technologies that can be implemented into future road cars to benefit the manufacturer. The manufacturer can improve the performance of their car and reduce the weight of the car, which can lead to improved fuel efficiency and reduce emission. That's all from me. Thank you.
This the end and this conclusion of our assignment. In summary, Formula E suspension ARIF assessment is not only enhance the racing experience but also serve as a source of inspiration for the future of electric vehicles. Manufacturers can draw open those innovations to improve the performance, efficiency and sustainability of their road cars, ultimately contributing to a greener and more technologically advancing automotive landscape. And get the reference. And this is the end. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.